Check 1 2. Test. Check.
The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
Okay, here we go, and we are over at Horicon High School. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armga. Here to bring you some boys basketball today. We got Jeff Sauer on the video streaming. We got Big Nate Young running the camera right at half court today. And they're just got done with a ball game with Cambria Friesland and Dodgeland playing each other. And we are here to bring you the Randolph Rockets taking on the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders in a boys crossover game in the Trailways. They've got an east, they've got a west, they've got a south. And this is a venue that they're having a lot of games here today in both gyms. An opportunity to cross over, not just to stay in your west, east, or south, but play another team from one of the other parts of the Trailways. So, again, looking forward to this. Always a good rivalry between these two schools, Randy.
It is, and we mentioned that to a few of the fans we talked to before the game. It's just the communities, maybe the association between churches and different things in these two schools is pretty close. So a lot of those Randolph kids might go to the Randolph schools as up until 8th grade. Then they go over sometimes to Christian and Waupun. So, yeah, there's a lot of familiarity and just a natural rivalry.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I remember last year with these two teams meeting and Central Wisconsin Christian coming out on top. They had a great year. They were ranked number 2 for a lot of the end of the season. Had a very disappointing, quick ending to their season, losing to Oakfield. But it was Central Wisconsin Christian taking care of business over at Randolph, and that was a pretty fun game to call.
Yeah, it was, and you mentioned it. Very disappointing, bad taste in your mouth kind of finish for the Crusaders last year, losing that game, and saw some great play out of Oakfield. To be honest with you, they just really showed up, and I think maybe you learn from those things. Even though it was a year ago, you do have some new bodies, but you learn from those life events, and you try and prepare and get yourself ready down the stretch here. And it's getting to be that time almost, Steve. It's mid-January, but you're only about 5 weeks away from tournament season starting, and things are starting to ramp up.
Yeah, it is. It's really these games are starting to mean something. You're starting to kind of get yourself where you want to be by the end of the season going into the playoffs. So you want to kind of do some fine-tuning during this time, and nothing better than having a nice rivalry game between both of these teams. Randolph coached by Tyler Fisher, and for Central Wisconsin Christian, they are coached by Josh Gibbons. So a couple of very good coaches. Probably the two nicest. This is a battle between maybe the two nicest coaches you're ever going to want to talk to going at it here on the basketball court. Just a couple of really good guys and very open when they you talk to them before the game. So got a hold of them this morning, said I might be a little right close to game time when I get here, so if you can give me the starters ahead of time, and we're going to be covering your game. And they both thanked us for being there for them today and sent their starters over. So it was kind of nice, except for Tyler had a little thing in there. Yeah, I said I was going to be going over and watching my 11-year-old grandson Ryston play basketball tournament in Lemire, and he goes, well, as long as he's going to put on the blue and white by the time it's high school time, he goes, I'll send you that stuff over. So I said, well, you never know. He lives closer to Randolph than he does to Waupun, so you never know what will happen. But again, we know a lot of these kids on the court for both teams, a good bunch of kids, some good competitors out there. We have some pretty good athletic, nice tall players out there. Ben Emba, who likes to play above the rim for Central Wisconsin Christian, and also Isaac Abel, a couple of guys that can go up and toss it down. And, Randolph with some good leadership out there with Carter Meredith is kind of fun to watch him bring the ball up there, really pushes it, can shoot from outside, distributes, and a fun player to watch. So some nice marquee players for both teams.
Yes, and the one notable thing, we heard Ben Emba milking a little bit of a tender ankle, so he may not be in the starting lineup today, and he he's going to test it. We're watching him right now. He's out on the court going through warm-ups. He looks like he's moving pretty well, so hopefully that's not going to be an issue for him today.
I want his shoes. Yeah, I said I want some a little more color to my shoe, and then he's got some nice
Giannis shoes or something.
Some Giannis and the bright, kind of a lighter but a bright colored green out there. So I'd wear those in a heartbeat. But colorful shoes, I guess, are in now. Even you go to boys or girls basketball, you're seeing every color. Not everybody quite matching up, having to have blue on because their team is blue and white. What both of these teams are, of course, Christian School is blue and gold. But, again, everybody going for the colorful shoes nowadays. But looks like a pretty good crowd that came in. Made the trip here for a game and everybody's very thankful this game is not a 7 o'clock game tonight because, of course, the Packers are playing tonight. And that big, ooh.
They play. What do they do? The Packers are playing.
I don't know. Go with wherever you're going with it. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah,
both of us. Yeah, we're sporting our Packer gear.
Yeah, I should have taken my jacket off, and you got your Packer quarter zip on. I've got my classic Clay Matthews jersey on that I had. It's the only thing. You don't want to throw them away just because they're not on the team anymore. Right. And these jerseys are not cheap, so you hang on to them. But yeah, we're ready. We're already talking about maybe where we're going to be watching the game tonight, and good luck to the Green Bay Packers. But we'll come back and talk a little bit more about both of these teams. Again, it's a crossover day here for teams in the Trailways Conference, CWC, and the Randolph Rockets are going at it here at Horicon High School. And we'll be back in just a few minutes and talk a little bit more about some of the specific players of both teams that stand out after this on RP Sports.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
You think it's chilly in here? Where's the heat?
What about the meat?
Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new Coleman furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
She's cold in there, hey. Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I know! Where's the heat?
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student-athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets, and good luck in the postseason.
Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067. The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake.
Welcome back to Horicon High School. Steve Winterhack with you, along with Randy Armgay, and again, we're bringing you some non-conference overall, because it's a battle between the Trailways East and the Trailways West going at it. Central Wisconsin Christian taking on the Randolph Rockets in boys basketball. So right now on the season, Central Wisconsin Christian, coached by Josh Gibbons, 5-6 overall on the season. They're just getting Ben Emba back, like Randy has said before, with that ankle injury that he had. Definitely one of their main players, and a guy who can play right above the rim. In the Trailways East Conference, Oakfield leads the conference along with Lourdes and Horicon, all sitting at 5-2. Dodgeville is 4-2, and Central Wisconsin Christian is 3-2. For the Randolph Rockets, coached by Tyler Fisher, they're 9-3 overall on the season, and they are tied with Partyville atop the Trailways West Conference at 6-1. So it'll be a big game for Central Wisconsin Christian to knock off a team that was always their biggest bugaboo during the season when they were in the same conference. Randolph Rockets, that really means something to both teams to win this ball game.
Yeah, and they've had a little history meeting and tournament action too. So ever since the WISA disbanded, there's been a little connection there. So it's just the proximity of the two communities makes it special, and hopefully a few more people roll in. They got a nice crowd, as you said, and if you're not able to get here, jump on and watch us on Radio Plus, and maybe let some other people know about it, and hopefully we get a huge following today for these two teams.
Yeah, we already got some people checking in. Our good friend Savannah, that we don't know who the heck that is, but Savannah, I think in a lot of our broadcasts, whether it's over in Waupun or Randolph or some of the other games. So hello, Savannah. Said, let's go Rockets. Janelle Rasmussen is also tuned in, and also Michelle Retzloff. Okay, anybody else having trouble with sound? They said there might be some problem with that. I'm not sure. Hopefully that's not an issue with that, but that was probably a while back that somebody had said something with that. But again, sitting here ready to bring you this ball game here today. Some of the key players for the teams as far as Central Wisconsin Christian, the Crusaders, their lead scorer so far in the season, Brock Hoekstra, pretty imposing 6'3" guy that plays his part well as a post guy in there and not afraid to bang around a little bit in there. And he averages 16 points a game, 10 rebounds a game. So pretty solid young man out there for the Crusaders.
Yeah, Brock's always been a good rebounder. Now I think this season he's sort of picked up his scoring pace, maybe needed to do so a little bit more to help this team, and yeah, very experienced, quality player.
As far as the Randolph Rockets, we mentioned before Carter Merritt, the quarterback of the football team, just shooting his last little warm-up shot. Well, they're going to take one more from three-point range and almost puts it in. But Carter, 19 points a game, 42% from behind the arc. Also 6 rebounds a game, 3.5 assists a game, and definitely leads the team in a lot of categories. Then you got the big guy, 6'7", junior Nick Miedemann. He's had some pretty monster games that I've been keeping track of them a little bit, and he averages 14.5 points a game, 9 rebounds a game. But it's good when you can get your 6'7" guy going and producing very well for you.
Yeah, a little connection between Miedemann and Carter Meredith on the football field as well. Miedemann being that big, lanky, wide receiver for that team.
Yes. And we want to say to all of our hi to all our friends over at Dordt College. I remember a lot of these players, Bailey, Elise, Will, Cade, Aaron, Emma. Hopefully things are going good over in Iowa. And thanks for joining us. I really miss you guys, having you back here. Love calling your games. And nobody more excited to get interviewed by Steve Winterhack. I told Elise, you got to set your goals higher for the dreams in your life, because it was pretty cool, though. But she was kind of giddy the first time, and I did have a nice interview for my last one, too, and got a picture of us high-fiving and everything. But hard to believe that these young people are in college right now. It goes so fast, and I wish them good luck over at Dordt.
Remember, as soon as this game's done, get back to studying, kids.
Yes, you will. We will be getting ready for the Packer game, which I'm sure they are too. So good luck to the Green Bay Packers. Like I said, Randy's got his Packer shirt on. I've got my Clay Matthews jersey on. Even the sewing on letters and everything. I got this from somebody, and I thought, hey, I'll wear that until it wears out. So I see that Ben is not. Okay, they're just making some announcements here, making sure they weren't praying or anything.
No, I think there's something with a yellow whistle thing at a Make-A-Wish Foundation event. I think that's where some of these proceeds are going. So not sure exactly what that's about, but it's yellow whistles for Graham, as they're saying. But I saw a couple of the officials today wearing an off-white looking whistle. I thought that's kind of strange, but now I understand the meaning of it.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so they're just about ready to bring the national anthem here, or what are they?
No, I'm assuming they'll do the starting lineup. I doubt a national anthem.
They're mentioning the officials, I think.
Yes, they were.
So first of all, we'll go with what they're doing here on the floor, and the Randolph Rockets being announced first. Jake Dykstra, one of your starters, 8 points a game for him. He's a 6'2" senior. And Nicholas Kutzma, a 6'1" senior, 6 points a game for Nicholas. And then Nicholas Miedemann, also in the starting lineup for the Randolph Rockets. And Carter Meredith, who's 19 points a game, a 5'11" senior for the Randolph Rockets. And if you want to get a couple extra yards or up the field, you give it to Ben Paul, your fullback from the football team. Just a stud, just a sophomore too, and he played like a senior when we watched him play football, but he brings that aggressiveness to the basketball court that we saw before when he did a game for them.
Yeah, he looks like a running back. Got some big pipes on the young man, and he's a pretty good basketball player too. He really elevated his game this year.
Okay, so let's now bring out the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. Cody Van Herwarden, a 5'9" senior, averaging 4.5 points a game. Great defender for Central Wisconsin Christian. And then they're going to bring out a guy that can play above the rim, Isaac Abel. He's got some hops, a 6'4" senior, 9 points a game for him. And Brock Hoekstra, we talked about him, 10 rebounds, 16 points a game, 3 assists a game, a 6'3" senior. Ryer Greenfield, he had a really nice game at Oakfield when we covered their game over there. He's a 6-foot junior. And Brant Billy, junior, 5'8". He's had some nice games. We saw him play some really nice minutes last year, coming off the bench for Coach Josh Gibbons and their squad, and back in the starting lineup on a regular basis now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Thanks for joining us here in the afternoon. Just sit back and relax and watch the game and get set to call, I guess, cheer for your Green Bay Packers coming up tonight. Can they do it, Randy? Can they do it?
I think it's doable. I don't know if I wouldn't bet my last paycheck on it, but I mean, I'm optimistic, cautiously optimistic about the Packers, and it's always tough to go on the road in the playoffs, but they've proven they can do it. The start they had at Dallas was amazing.
Dallas has the 5th best defense in the league, and San Francisco the 8th best, so we took care of the 5th best, so why can't we take care of it against the 8th best? CWC wins the tip-off. Van Herwarden has it. Able to pick him out with those orange shoes anywhere. Back in the hands of Isaac Abel, back to Van Herwarden. Man-to-man defense mostly. Are they back in the zone right now, Randy? I haven't seen him really move the ball enough to see if anybody chases anybody.
That's right. Nobody's been cutting through to. It almost looks like he's zoned, but
yeah, it looks like a 2-3 though. The way they're moving there.
I would agree with you. No.
Yeah. Okay, ball out to the right side over in the hands of Greenfield, and being patient this time down the court. Van Herwarden gets it by the left elbow, back over to Hoekstra. Spins off to his left, off the rim, no good, and getting the rebound is Jake Dykstra. Dykstra will give it up to Carter Meredith to set things up this trip down.
Carter kind of running the offense here like he did on the football field, asking people where to go. Funny, you mentioned both these coaches, Steve, so pleasant to be around and deal with, and quality, nice human beings, but when they're on the court, they are competitors.
Oh, a nice pass inside, a good feed in there, and Nick Miedema gets the benefit of that pass, goes up and puts it in, and gets fouled. Just one free throw for Nick Miedema, 58% free throw shooter. Free throw is up. It's high arcing shot and in. So Miedema getting the first points of the ball game. We have one up on the board though right now. Little pass inside, a little head fake by Abel, gets it blocked though by Miedema. Gets the block and Randolph comes up with it. They get it down to Miedema across the other side of the basket, spinning around and putting it up and in is Nicholas Kutzma. Good defense turning into offense on the other end for the Randolph Rockets. Goes Greenfield with it by the top of the key.
High-paced game right now.
Herwarden with it, dribbles off to his left and back on the top to Abel. Launch up a three, a little wide right. And good job by Hoekstra to tap the ball to himself, and he's going to get fouled, and to the free throw line to shoot two will be Brock Hoekstra.
Thought maybe the call would have gone on the floor, but the official saying it already kind of a little head fake, I think, got the guy up, and then as he went up, so probably a really quality call.
The free throw is good for Brock. It's a 72% free throw shooter. A little bit in my
I'm hearing it too. I don't know where it's coming from.
A little feedback.
A little delayed coming back from what's going over the air right now. A little delay. Okay, misses the second free throw. 5-1 in favor of the Randolph Rockets. Get it down. Good job by Ben Paul to get control back with the basketball. Dykstra has it along the right side. Back into Paul, posting up. And Meredith with it gets it back out on top over to Miedema. Feed inside and three-pointer on the way, and that's going to come up a bit short. And getting the rebound is Apel. Pushes it up over to Van Herwarden to bring it up. And CWC with the basketball. Get a little closer in this game, down by 4 in the early going.
Kind of baiting Billy to take the shot there. We know he's a pretty good outside shooter, but decided to run offense.
Yeah, that's the big thing he did last year is he came in, he got you some presence outside. And Harewarden puts one up a little too strong.
I think it hit the strap up top.
Okay. A few other people checking in. Hey, Bailey Skulma. We do miss you guys on the court, but hopefully everything's going fine over at school. Thanks for the compliments. Nancy Osterhaus, Bob and Nancy watching in Marco Island.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, way to rub it in when it's freezing up here, but go Crusaders. Well, have a good vacation, Bob and Nancy. Be safe out there. And the lob pass inside. Good job by Abel to pick it off. Pushes it up now for Central Wisconsin Christian. But a 10-footer left side rims out no good. And getting the rebound for Randolph is Ben Paul. Gives it up over to Nicholas Kutzma. And also Elise Ritzma checks in. Little spin in the lane. And then we got a foul going to be called on Nick Miedema. But Elise checking in. And she says she misses those interviews too. And especially your favorite memories were her interviews for school sports. So, yeah, I always had fun talking to Elise, but the first time I was surprised by the reaction. Nobody usually too key on getting interviewed. This is one of my dreams, to be interviewed by Steve Witterhat. The game.
Foul call. I thought maybe he stepped on the end line, but Noah Trimmer, the official.
No, we're having a problem right now. You're live.
Okay, we are back. Sorry for that. Just had to fix a few sound technical things. And a three-pointer, just like Randy had mentioned before. Brandt had some opportunities earlier and took advantage of it, sinks it. Now just a 2-point lead for Randolph, 13-11. Savannah, are we back? Let us know.
You're back.
Okay, we can let the public, she's the one that's giving us reports out there.
And I think while we were gone, Jaden Osterhaus also with a 3 to draw closer.
Yeah. Oh, nice strong move by Ben Paul from the right side. I'm not afraid to, one of the shorter guys out there. I think he's 5'10".
Yeah,
you got him listed as 5'10".
Probably not.
That's that basketball height that
he plays like he's 6 foot, but might be 5'8" or 9.
And,
looked like a fullback on that free
yeah.
throw. I'm sorry, Ben.
The finesse of a fullback. Oh, he's a nice guy to have out there. A very good athlete. He's going to play it tough. 15-11 now, the lead for Randolph. Only getting bumped by Ben on that. That is drive past him, Jaden Osterhaus. Not sure if Bob and Nancy heard us before, if we were off with our sound at that time, but see Jaden's out there. He's all right. He got hit by a fullback on the football team, but he's doing fine.
We did also mention that you have 13 feet of snow in your driveway.
Yeah, right.
And we're not going there.
Nope. Paul, should they 3 up, and again, good for Brandt Billy. Didn't hesitate on that one either. Just catch and shoot, puts it in. 15-14.
Pretty sure Brent has only taken 2 shots in these games, both of those 3-pointers and both of them in.
Randolph on a bit of a lull offensively right now. Miedema gets it, gets cut off. They get the ball over, back on top over to Miedema. Dribbles off to his right. Back over to Carter Meredith by the free throw line with it. Tries to split a couple of defenders, but good defense by Randolph, or by CWC. Then a travel called on the Rockets.
Yeah, took a little hop there before he shot.
Greenfield and Van Herwarden check in. Skalma sits down along with Osterhaus. And here we go. Bringing it up is Brandt Billy now. Saw Grandma Billy coming in the gym here today. No, Hoekstra loses control, but getting it is Abel, and he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Randolph, we look at them with Miedema being a tall interior, but CWC able to match with several guys that they play bigger than they are at 6'3" and 6'4".
Well, Abel, he can jump out of the gym, and so can Ben, and Hoekstra get off the ground pretty good, but I know Abel's really got some special hops out there. This is the first free throw. Next free throw on the way, and that is nothing but net for Isaac Abel. Getting his first point of the ball game. Some full court pressure, and inbounds pass gets hit back right the hands of Carter Meredith out of bounds, and we are tied at 15 apiece, and CWC with an opportunity to take the lead. He goes Hoekstra by the free throw line, throws it up a little wide right, and Miedema chases down the rebound. Gets it back to Meredith to bring it up along the right side. Chased down by Van Herwarden. Worked hard to get in front of him. And he's ended up getting a call for a foul. Shot goes in for Carter Meredith. Nice job going from the right side of the rim to the left side. Finishing and drawing the foul to the free throw line to shoot 1 will be Carter Meredith.
Carter is a left-hander. That is definitely his strong side. We've seen that. Finishes extremely well when he goes left.
Carter's free throw is no good, and Abel goes up and grabs the rebound. And Herwarden with the top of the key back over to Hoekstra. It was Greenfield with the ball, and back over to Hoekstra in the lane with it. Boy, tough shot there. Rims out, no good. A little battle for the basketball, and Crusaders come up with it. Hoekstra does. Good job by the Crusaders to get it back. They trail by 2, 17-15. Goes Billy to the rack going into the tall timber inside, and he draws the foul. Now, where's he going with it? All the tall guys he's going against in there, but draws the foul. He'll now go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Oh, Brandt in there, 5'8" junior at the free throw line. This is that shot. Maybe he just needs to back up a few feet behind the three-point line. He might make one from there.
Yeah, 2 of 2 from the three-point area. But yeah, the people here running the score clock are not putting up individual team or player fouls, so I'm not able to. It's very hard to see who is called on sometimes.
Next free throw is good. I see a tall guy by the door over there. I mean, he's taller than the doorway. That's going to be about a 6'10", 7-foot guy.
He looks like he's out of high school, though. I don't think.
Yeah, he's not a high school kid, but I'm just saying, as a human being over there, it's tall no matter. It's a big guy. So Rockets with a basketball with a 1-point lead. Going to get into Meadham inside, working against Abel. Kicks it out. Right side, shot up now from Troy Logan is no good, but a rebound in the hands of Nick Kutzma, and he puts it back on the putback. 4 points in the game for him. 3-point lead for the Randolph Rockets, up 19-16.
Man-to-man defense by both teams. Saw Christian employ a little bit of full court man-to-man. It was effective.
Abel gets it inside. He's kind of between a couple of players, but he splits them, flicks it over his shoulder on the right side of the rim and puts it in. Pretty athletic move there from Isaac Abel.
He said he has hops. He got up and cleared the crowd, then able to finish.
Meadham gets it back over to Carter Meredith. A little crossover dribble. Goes up and is going to miss that shot. And coming up with his Billy, and then Meredith's going to get called for a foul. Kind of getting his legs in the way of Billy going over the top of him. He's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, you're still responsible for your body. That even there was no intent there. If you fall onto the floor and the offensive player stumbles over you, that's going to be a foul on the defense.
It is 7 fouls on Randolph. At the line to shoot the front end of a bonus is Brant Billy. And it's on the way and off the side of the rim, no good. And Meadham chases it down in the corner. The ball always gets put back in the hands of Carter Meredith to be the one-man press break coming up the floor. Oh, trying to get the Meadham down in the corner and kind of jumping in front of him and tapping it out of bounds is Troy Logan. It'll be Central Wisconsin Christian basketball. They trail by 1. Nice rivalry game going on between these two teams.
Yeah. Closely contested game.
And Abel is going to get called clearing out with that left arm as he drives in, and Ben Paul gets tackled at the 10-yard line, so it'll be Randolph basketball.
Takes usually more than one guy to tackle Ben Paul.
I've seen him drag people down the field. We're fortunate to get to really call a lot of their games. Probably have a good 6 or 7 of their games at least during the season, and very impressed by Mr. Paul offensively and defensively for the Rockets. Meadham has it, gets it down to Paul, working along that right block. He's going to go right up at Abel and said, I'm going to just force you to foul me. They're going to let me come in and score, or I'm going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and he gets fouled. So the line to shoot 2 will be Ben Paul.
Ben is 0 for 1 from the free throw line in this game.
Free throws up and good for Ben, a 57% free throw shooter. Ben Emba checks in the game, and Isaac Abel will sit down for a while for the Crusaders.
I have not seen Ben Emba in a while. He's put on a little muscle.
Okay, next one rims out, no good, and Ben gets the rebound. Yeah, he's pretty chiseled.
Yeah, he could play, in case the Packers need a linebacker or safety tonight, maybe he could suit up, man.
6 minutes left in the first half. Randolph leading 20-18 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. A lot passing to Ben inside. Got along that right block. And they're going to say that he kind of bumped Ben Paul out of the way. Hard to believe he went down that easy twice.
Yeah, I know.
But Ben picks up the foul. 2-point lead for Randolph. Full court pressure again by the Crusaders. And Carter Meredith gets by the pressure right away, and they get it over to Paul. Misses. And now Hoekstra will push it up for the Crusaders, and taken away by Carter Meredith on the left side. Goes up and puts it in. They steal at half court. Defense turning into offense, and Meredith now with 7 points in the game.
Excellent finish, contested, kind of double hitched on that layup and let the defense fly by.
Hookstra's going to launch one up from downtown. That is no good, and chasing it down. Good hustle by Brant Billy to get it. Ball down to the corner to Greenfield. He'll put up a three, and that is nothing but net for Ryer Greenfield. His first points of the game. Has his team back within a point, 22-21. Greenfield's going to kind of ride the back a little bit up the court of Nicholas Kutzman, and get the foul for the CWC Crusaders.
Yeah, if you would have made the contact and gotten away, they probably would have allowed it to go on. But yeah, you can't just keep doing it all the way up the court.
Skullman Ulsterhouse check in the ball game now for the Crusaders, and Billy sits down along with Greenfield. Kutzman at the line, a little wide right on that one. Hoekstra gets the rebound, pushes it up to Osterhaus, bringing it up along the left side.
Free throw shooting's been a little bit of a challenge for both teams.
Hoekstra works hard to try to get a better position to shoot, but still misses, and it's going to be an offensive foul actually on Miedema.
Pretty good call, I think, there. You know, he might have got hit a little bit. He didn't like the no call on the minor contact, so he just cleared some space. That's pretty obvious.
Okay, checking into the game for Randolph is Camden Muth for his sister Charisma. Very, very good volleyball player. I think she's playing at the next level and did this past season. Well, ball thrown away, and Meredith comes up with it. Randolph with a 1-point lead and the basketball. 4:40 and counting down in the first half. Ball out of the corner and back out on top. And with it right now is Troy Logan. Reverse directions back and forth. Back over to Meredith. Gamble shows there and stops the penetration by Meredith. Long three-pointer straight away is no good, and getting the rebound is Brock Hoekstra.
That's a man's rebound right there. Nice board by Hoekstra.
And Harewarden turns around, three-pointer on the way front of the rim, no good, and Muth gets the rebound for the Rockets. So again, a great game. It's a 1-point lead for Randolph. They had a bit of a lead there for a while, but nice job coming back by the Crusaders, and Carter Meredith's going to draw a foul on the Crusaders, and that is foul number 8 to the free throw line to shoot the bonus will be Carter Meredith.
Ben Harewarden on the foul, and again, just getting a little bit too aggressive defensively when you're 25 or 26 feet from the hoop.
Free throw on the way from Carter was no good, and Ben, after so fast, he rebounded it with his chest up there. So Crusaders with the ball, a little pass inside, nice feed inside into Hoekstra, and he finishes. Beat the big dog inside and takes advantage of it. The Crusaders with the lead, 23-22.
3 points in the game for Hoekstra. He has a free throw earlier.
It was Troy Logan with the ball down to the corner with it as Muth. Those up a three-pointer, no good. And Hoekstra gets the rebound, hands the ball off over to Jacob Skolma to bring it up now for the Crusaders. And they drive to the basket, no good. Ben up above the rim, but couldn't quite control it enough to throw it back down. Zemba from the corner, and one rims out. Under 3 to play. 1-point lead for the Crusaders.
Oh, what a game. Rivalry game and very, very competitive.
Oh, nobody covering Kutzman inside, so they get it to him right in front of the basket. He finishes now. He's got 6 points in the game and gives the Rockets a lead back at 24-23. Seesaw affair between these two rivals playing here at Horicon High School. Squammo will launch one up from the right side, a little too strong. And rebound now in the hands of Nick Kutzman. Pushes it up, goes the distance of the court, feeds it, and that's going to miss the 3 by Logan is no good. And CWC, if they push it up the other way, goes Van Harewarden to the rim. Missed the shot, and Hoekstra puts it back, spills it off the left of the rim, no good, but he gets fouled, and Brock Hoekstra will go to the line to shoot 2.
Almost had the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Ball kind of bounced twice on the rim and came off.
Well, Brock Hoekstra with an opportunity to tie and possibly take the lead in the ball game. This trip to the free throw line. This free throw is up and bounces high off the rim and through the hoop. We are tied at 24 apiece.
The following is a presentation.
Yeah, busy week. We've done games the last 3 days. Got to see some pretty good basketball. Very disappointing loss for the Waupun Lady Warriors yesterday. Losing to a very good Kettle Moraine Lutheran team that really they came with a lot of determination to get a victory in Waupun, and they did. Waupun's second loss of the season, first loss in conference play. Booth has it, that's loose, and coming up with it is Billy. Goes Osterhaus, so the basketball goes up, comes up a little short and wide right on his shot. Shot gets changed by Nicholas Kutzman's defense, and it will be Randolph basketball.
Again, a little full court pressure, token full court pressure.
Booth gets the ball back out on top with it. He is Jared Bowalda, 5'10 sophomore in the game. Oh, a nice move and a great job. Just kind of switch your hands to the other side of the defender's arms and putting it in. Nice drive for Ben Paul. Three-pointer by Billy comes up a little short. And Booth takes it the other way, waits for the defender to go by, and puts it in for his first points.
Very nice job on the sit down, wait for the defense to fly by, and good finish. His first two of the game. Man.
Randolph opens up a 4-point lead. Billy's going to catch and shoot a three-pointer, nothing but net for Brant Billy. His third three of the ball game. Puts Randolph up by 1, 28-27. Goes Paul again, just takes it right to the rack, and man, he's got a man on a mission right now. A couple nice drives the last trips down and finishes again. 30-27, Randolph.
Yeah, I said earlier he's not 6 foot, but he plays like he's 6 foot. Maybe give him 6'3" now, the way he's taking it in the interior, using that strength.
Billy goes up, kind of loses a handle on the ball, but Osterhaus gets it back out on top. Skolma and gets it back to Billy. Gets blocked from behind. Well, they're going to call a foul call. Yeah, catching him in the head, I guess, with the arm, according to the official. That'll put Brant Billy back to the free throw line. Randolph trying to get back a little closer. Down by 3 right now, 30-27.
I believe that went on Carter Meredith, but again, tough. Our view here from the stage, tough to see what the officials are reporting, and they're not putting anything on the scoreboard for us.
Brant's first free throw is good. He's now got 11 points in the game. 9 points from behind the arc. 14.7 seconds left in the half. Next free throw is also nothing but net. The 1-point ball game with 14 seconds left.
Looks like we're going to see a little bit of pressure from Christian, getting up in the front court here and try and slow the ball.
Taking a little time getting the clock not going. Now it did. It took almost a second for the clock to get going after it was inbounded. Meredith has it. Benemba disrupts that dribble and back in the hands of Meredith. Tried a little crossover and he gets it back, launches it up, and way off the mark. The last second shot, and that is it for the first half. What a first half, as Randolph takes a 30-29 lead into the locker room here at Horicon High School. And we'll be back and talk about the first half of action coming up during halftime in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
Roberts Brothers Painting of Randolph is a proud supporter of Randolph Rockets athletics. Family owned and operated since 1958, the Roberts Brothers have the skills, knowledge, and techniques to get your exterior paint job done right, no matter your painting needs. Roberts Brothers Painting uses the finest materials and equipment to guarantee a professional job that you'll be proud of. For more info, visit robertsbrotherspainting.com or give Hugh or Paul, the Roberts Brothers, a call at 326-5103 or 326-6214 for all of your exterior painting needs. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezine, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Right now, you have a rare opportunity to join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Don't you want to be a part of this success? Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Why Saputo? Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 8 and 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. The Waupun Saputo is located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. It is chilly outside, but warm up inside, right?
Absolutely, Nick. The weather outside is frigid, but you can always find something going on our special board here. You'll have to stop it and see what Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen. But you can pretty much guarantee we got chili on for the season, and there's always soup changing by the day, and we've, of course, got hot beef, hot pork, and hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy pretty much daily.
Warm you up here, of course. Sporting events, it is just jam-packed this week with our favorite basketball team. And, hey, let's play a little house plus money here. Go Pack Go Saturday night.
That's right, Nick. How about them Cowboys, huh? We're going to march her in on Saturday to San Francisco, and hopefully lightning doesn't strike there. But we'll see what happens. You can guarantee that we're going to have it on at 7:30 on Saturday night. And then, of course, we've always got a Bucks game, Badgers game going. We're pretty much your one-stop shop for everything Wisconsin sports.
Meat raffle Sunday, quickly here.
Absolutely. Meat raffle Sunday is going to kick off at 3 o'clock.
Andy, have a great week. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. It is chilly outside, but warm up inside.
Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com, or call Jeff at 608-516-6067.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets, and good luck in the postseason.
Okay, we are back at Horicon High School. Again, the Trailways crossover little gathering that they have, different venues, and they're not a bad place. A couple nice gyms that they can use here at Horicon High School, and watching a pretty good first half of basketball with the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders and Randolph Rockets battling out in this ball game. It is Randolph leading 30-29. Looked like Randolph's going to kind of pull away early, but CWC came back, battled back, big shots, and made it a really nice contest in the first half.
Yeah, some offensive rebounds that gave them second chance opportunities, and then some clutch three-point shooting has gotten the Crusaders right back in this thing. And I know I mentioned to you, Steve, off air, some pretty good athletes on both these teams that, you know, they got some size, they certainly have strength, and they move their feet pretty well. It's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, it really is. There are some guys that can play above the rim here, and they've got some, like I said, very athletic guys. Even the shorter guys, they're not afraid to take it to the rack in this first half. So, like I said, some real good athletes on the court here, and a very entertaining first half of action. And CWC out of the Trailways East Conference, and for Randolph, they're in the Trailways West Conference, which some people said is pretty much the old dual county conference that they had years ago. But again, looking forward to what should be a great second half.
If you would have asked me about 15 years ago, like what, where the conferences are and what teams were in them, I could have probably named almost everybody. And now they switch so often, and everything changes. The conferences are realigned constantly. I have no clue where anybody even plays in anymore, or what teams are in different leagues. So I don't quite understand. It's hard to develop those rivalries when you're constantly switching conferences.
I mean, you've got, I'm not sure if I didn't, they have the conference right in front of me, but Williams Bay, and that's almost down to Illinois, is in the Trailways, or at least was in the Trailways South, unless they still are, and also like Johnson Creek and schools that are just a little ways away and a little further south. Deerfield, another one. Yeah, so that changes around, but according to you talked to a lot of Randolph people, it's kind of basically the old dual county conference that was around for years and years that the Trailways West Conference is now. But again, halftime score 30-29 while we run down the scores here for the first half.
First off, for Central Wisconsin Christian, Ben Embo with 4 points. Isaac Abel with 3. He is a 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brock Hoekstra with 4. He is 2 of 4 from the line with 1 field goal. Ryder Greenfield has 3 points on a 3-point shot. Brant Billy leads all scorers with 12. He has made 3 3-pointers.
Yep.
And Jaden Osterhaus rounds out the scoring with 3 points. That also came on a 3-point basket. Carter Meredith for Randolph has 7 points. 1 made 3-pointers. Nicholas Kotzma with 6. Jake Dykstra with 3 on a 3-pointer. Nick Miedema with 5 points. He is 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Camden Muth with 2. And Ben Paul has 7 points. There's the guy you said I don't know how tall he is. We kind of been picking on him today. You know, you say 5'10".
Ben is not. I'm going to get a
he's in
tape measure out next time I do a game for Ben. And
he's in that 5'9"-ish area, we're going to say. But I'll tell you what.
He plays like a guy over 6 foot, like you mentioned before.
He takes his strength to the basket and in the paint, and he's just, you know, sometimes you don't have to be that tall if you have craftiness and you have the strength.
Well, I'm going to stay focused on basketball for another half of basketball here, and after that, it's all about the Packers. And I've got my Clay Matthews jersey on. I'm not going to buy one every time a Packer leaves and go buy a new one, even though I think a lot of the ladies, maybe for Valentine's Day, might be getting a number 10 jersey, a little love for Valentine. I've been hearing it more and more, and I think Andy Visser's wife Tricia got herself a little love. She got number 10. Jersey already, so I think that's going to be kind of the hot item for the ladies to wear, something that says love on the back with a very good quarterback right now for the Green Bay Packers.
I still have a Brett Favre jersey in my closet.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, I've got one just like you, the real one with the sewn letters and all, and it's a Favre. I think I bought that at a fundraiser one time.
Somebody said that this one didn't fit them. They wanted it something, and they gave it to me. So to give it to a big guy, and I'll take it. Really nice jersey. Well, Carter Meredith battling his handling of the ball, but gets it back to his teammate. Miedema gets it inside, get it over on the other side of the basket to the guy who likes to play inside. That is Mr. Ben Paul, now with 9 points in the game.
Quick release.
He attacks that basket hard, and either draws a foul, gets to the line, or makes the shot. 3-point lead now for the Randolph Rockets. Hoekstra gets it out on top to Ben Herwarden.
Central Wisconsin in some 5-out motion offense. Pass and cut.
Greenfield getting it back on top to Billy. Kicks it out over to Hoekstra. Passes up the look outside. Rather get inside with it. And Greenfield will launch one up. That's no good. Getting the rebound is Miedema. And Randolph gets it back. Stopping Crusaders from scoring a trip down the court. That Ben Herwarden, he is definitely a defensive specialist. Cody does a great job getting down low, moving those feet. Ooh. Shot inside, and the referee was on the other side of the body of the guy shooting the ball, but could kind of see it pretty good from here, and it looked like a pretty good block, but to the line to shoot two will be Ben Paul.
Isaac Abel, I think, got that.
He had his hand right on top of the ball.
Yeah.
Because so Ben didn't know he was over there, and so he got the benefit of him not trying to get the ball away from him because he didn't see him, and makes his first free throw. Up to 10 points for Ben, who averages 7 a game, so above his average on the season.
And 7 in the first half already. Most of that in the interior.
Next one bounces around, but also goes in for Ben. And now a 5-point lead opened up by Randolph, their biggest lead in a while. Hoekstra gets it back out on top. Billy has it behind the arc, gets it back over to Hoekstra. Splits a couple defenders, jump stop in the lane. Wow. And nice, powerful move there by Brock Hoekstra.
That was a great finish in traffic. Great focus.
Kutzma has it, gets it back to Miedema. Back in the hands of Dykstra. Setting things up will be Carter Meredith.
Crusaders have done a decent job on Meredith. Dynamic scorer.
Oh, a nice job right in front of the rim. Great finish, powerful move to get to right to the rim, and Dykstra finishes. Only 5 points for him, but nice basket there for Jake. Ball knocked loose out of Billy's hands, and then we have a double dribble called on the Randolph Rockets.
Miedema maybe saying he never had initial control on the first time to the floor. Kind of a muff, and then he dribbled it, but official saying no. Dribbled twice.
5-point lead for Randolph. Billy's shot makes it a 2-point lead for Randolph. Another 3-point basket for Brant Billy. Meredith brings it up. It's met by Ben Herwarden at the 3-point line. And Meredith with it right side now over to Ben Paul.
Man to man by both teams again.
Ben Emba kind of flies by, and the shot overshot there by Miedema. And CWC gets it back, trailing by 2. Crusaders looking for a little crease. Here goes Emba up to the rim. Impressive move to the basket, but comes up well short on the shot. One of those guys that started late in his life playing basketball and trying to play catch up a little bit. Some of the skills with his athletic ability. Still working on that, but pretty impressive athlete when you see him out there. Three-pointer up, no good. Battle for the ball. It's going to get knocked out of bounds. Looks like off the hands of Nick Kutzma. And it'll be Crusader basketball. Both teams coming up empty on their last trips down the court. So again, another opportunity for the Crusaders to tie this thing up or maybe take the lead this trip. Billy on the left side with it, gets it back up to Van Herwarden. Passing to Ben Emba inside and going to let him a little bit too much. Ends up stepping on the end line out of bounds. It'll be Randolph basketball.
Ben trying to keep his foot in. He looked down at the court and said, yep, I'm out of bounds.
Yeah, a little different vantage point. I don't know if you caught it on the camera yet, but we are sitting on the stage at one end of the court, away from the action right now, on the other opposite end of the court. And diving for it is Van Herwarden, and coming up with it is Carter Meredith. Boy, some tenacious defense by the Crusaders. And a travel called on Miedema. I can tell he's getting some frustration right now and kind of got riled up and ends up traveling. And a 30-second timeout taken. Back in 30 seconds with more boys basketball on RP Sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Okay, we are back at Horicon High School. And Horicon's not playing here. Every team in the conference isn't. I'm sure Horicon played, or maybe is playing later on today or played earlier. A bunch of games going on, 2 gyms going at Horicon High School. And we're all focused in here in the old gym, sitting on the stage, and good game going on. Just a 2-point lead for Randolph. CWC, though, with the basketball.
Yellow whistle, Make-A-Wish Foundation Day.
Osterhaus gets it, puts it back up, gets fouled. Oh, boy, head butt into the mouth of Greenfield on a celebration afterwards by Osterhaus. And do a chest bump, but ended up being a shot to the head from the chin of Greenfield. So they hit pretty hard, making sure he's not bleeding right now. So
both of them shaking up.
Yeah, they get the head of Osterhaus and the jaw of Greenfield on that one.
It looks like both of these young men are going to be okay. Like a couple brothers fighting at home. It'll be you and I tonight at the Packer game.
Yeah. Well, if I bring my grandson over there, he's a big San Francisco fan.
What's wrong with him?
And we got him a jersey for his birthday, Christian McCaffrey, and got him that jersey, and he wore it for 6 days in a row before Mom finds out, I got to take and wash that thing. You run around in it all the time, sweat in it. So he'll be without a trash talking going on with an 11-year-old grandson who really does know everything about the San Francisco 49ers, and he's liked them for years. Jump ball. Nice play there by Jaden Osterhaus coming up from behind and tying up the basketball. Took those cobwebs out of his head after getting knocked there and made a really nice defensive play. And possession arrow pointing. It looks like we've got Van Herwarden maybe with a little blood either on his jersey or his hands or something. But he's going to sit out, and coming in for him will be Jacob Skulma.
Osterhaus is still holding his forehead. He's checking to see if he has blood.
That shows you how hard they hit each other, because they're checking to see if they
don't know. Nobody knows where the blood is coming from. They're all kind of looking. Where's that coming from? Osterhaus saying he's feeling his own forehead. Maybe it's coming off of me.
Well, then Harewarden's kind of heading to the bathroom or locker room area right now to be looked at. See if they said one of the coaches said maybe this up by his head somewhere just to the left side of it. 36 apiece. What a ball game. Good rivalry game. Still means something when CWC and Randolph meet in any sport. Goes Hoekstra. Some fancy footwork in there and gets that one to fall. He was determined to get that shot off. Nice finish there by Brooke Hoekstra, now with 8 points in the game.
Very nice soft touch. Just killed it on the back of the rim and let it bounce in softly.
Crusaders in the lead, fighting hard here against a Randolph team that has a very good season going. Missed shot inside. Hoekstra gets the rebound, and looks like he's going to get fouled after he's trying to come down with the basketball.
I think that went on Miedema. Again, we do not have a great vantage point to see, and they are not putting it on the scoreboard for us.
38-36 CWC, just a little over 12 minutes left in the ball game. Billy's got it, dribbles off to his right. Back in the hands of Osterhaus. Oh, and bad timing. Those guys are kind of colliding into each other a lot. Again, it was Greenfield and Osterhaus kind of came sweeping through there. Greenfield did knock the ball out of the hands of Jaden Osterhaus out of bounds. Randolph basketball.
And Coach Gibbon, he's working hard, isn't he? He is just up and down the sideline. Tyler Fisher a little bit more subdued, sitting quite often. They've had several clock issues here today.
I think that they have volunteers from each of the teams running it.
That could be.
Yeah, because she's wearing a Randolph sweatshirt, so I'm assuming that that's what's happening here. They're not used to the system, I'm guessing.
Well, I can see I can see who it's Jeff Kolbeck's wife is running the scoreboard right now. So, she's running it. So any other complaints, we'll just refer to Mrs. Kolbeck over there.
Not like calling her out right in the middle of a broadcast.
Yeah, we always call Bobby up, but Bobby back in Waupun, Spanbauer, he just nails it. He's always getting stuff on the board before we can even see it change on the board. Meredith, physical move to the basket, misses.
Nice board.
Getting a rebound as Dykstra on the other side and finishes. That was a strong rebound and a good finish to finish the shot after that. We are tied at 38 apiece. 3 on the way from Skulm is no good. Chasing it down is Osterhaus.
Osterhaus has played well off the bench.
He's a pretty active guy out there. And took it to the rack once earlier in the game. Gets it back out on the perimeter and back out on top to Greenfield. These guys got to stay away from each other so they don't crash into each other out there. Hoekstra gets it. Pulls up 10-footer from the left side. Rims out no good. And getting it and running up the other way immediately is Dykstra. Good pass up. Left-handed shot by Muth. And the fast break. Basket for Camden Muth. Randolph back on top now, 40-38. We'll work around the perimeter right now for the Rockets. Greenfield gets a little crease to shoot a three-handle, catch and shoot. Nice finish there by Ryer Greenfield, his second 3 of the ball game.
Absolutely no hesitation on that shot. Just
you can tell that's a real shooter that gets in there. That's their rhythm. They like that. This little catch and shoot. They want to get their feet set. They're kind of ready for it, and good finish.
You can tell by his facial expression he felt good when he let it go. He just looked confident that it was going to go in.
Muth has it, gets it back on top. Over to Kutzma, and then ball put up, and it is good for Carter Meredith. He buries one from downtown. First points of the second half. He's got 10. And he has his team up by 2, 43-41. Hoekstra saw a little crease, goes in there, some contact, and again, boy, what a great hustle play by Jaden Osterhaus. I think Randolph thought they had that rebound, and he comes flying through and grabs it, and CWC retains possession.
Maybe Osterhaus needed a little shot that they had. Yeah. Got him fired up here, even though it came from his own teammate.
Good active player out there. Jaden, a 5'9" junior. Brant Billy has it out on top. Crusaders being patient this trip down. And another catch and shoot from Greenfield, and again, catch, shoot, basket for Ryer Greenfield. Now his third 3 of the ball game.
You're feeling it, you're feeling it. Travel.
The travel's going to be called on Muth. Osterhaus definitely buying himself a lot more time on the court. He's still out there yet. Barack Hoekstra is going to sit down as Ben Emba checks back in the ball game. And checking in for the Crusaders will be Owen Mulder, a 6'3 senior. Coming in for Osterhaus. It's the first time we've seen Owen out on the court. Almost halfway through the second half of action. Crusaders leading by 1, 44-43.
Little 1-4 offense here. 1-4 high. Going to get Emba.
He's going to get called on the illegal offensive foul on his pick that he was setting out there. He gets called for the blocking foul. So Randolph with the ball back and an opportunity to get the lead back.
Only two fouls on each team here in the second half.
Meredith working against Billy, bringing it up. Just like those little warm-up drills they do with back and forth and playing defense while you're warming up for the game. Meredith gets it inside. Miedema gets it. Nice little feed inside into Ben Paul. Misses the shot, but he gets fouled, and to the line to shoot 2, it will be Paul.
Ben is 3 of 5 so far in this game from the free throw line. Missed his first one badly, airballed the first one, then he was been looking pretty good since that point.
First free throw is good.
3 in a row for him.
Greenfield's going to sit down, and Van Herwarden checks in for him. I'm very impressed I've seen both these teams play this season. I was impressed with them then and impressed by both teams here tonight, or this afternoon. Shot missed, chased down by Imba. Crusaders with the ball. We are tied at 44 apiece, under 8.5 to play in the game. Mulder with the ball. Set a pick and 3-pointer up, and that's no good. And rebound by Ben Paul. And they throws it into the ankles of Meredith, who kind of made a move toward him and threw it into his ankles and out of bounds. Crusaders get it back.
I think Carter was coming his direction a lot faster than Ben thought he was. And one of those unfortunate turnovers where you just lack of communication between two players. Sometimes it happens.
Brock Hoekstra checks back in for the Crusaders, and Mulder will sit down.
Dykstra back in for Ben Paul for the Randolph side.
Pass, and now that's going to get tapped away. Nice job by Meredith. Goes up and scores on the other end. Nice anticipation there by Carter Meredith. Saw a little bit of that kind of action with soft passes getting intercepted last night quite a few times in the girls' basketball game. And Herwarden gets it on top. Not always looking for points. Cody just averages 4.5 points, more of a defensive specialist out there. And Billy's shot rims out, no good. Ben Emba gets the rebound. And he's going to pull up and put one up and in from about 7 feet over on the left side. Nice battle for the ball, and Emba wins it and makes the basket. We're tied at 46.
It's a very good basketball game, entertaining game.
Yeah. Kind of bummed I missed my grandson's last game, but yeah, get over here and watch some good high school sports. I'll see a lot of his games coming up. Missed shot, and CWC makes it one and done for Randolph. In fact, nobody gave me an update on what Ryston did on his last game. They were 2-0 in the tournament, wins against Wauwatosa East and Laconia, and didn't play Beaver Dam yet, I believe. Oh, what a drive to the basket by Brant Billy. He goes up, puts it off the glass and in. A strong move with the left hand and finishes.
Billy was 17 in the game. 4 made 3-pointers. Nice pass.
Good look inside, but then looks like maybe Ben might be getting called for a foul. Thanks to the 52 computers all logged in. And watching a very good high school basketball game. Steve Witterhack with you along with Randy Armga. We'd say our names more often. We usually do it when you come back from after they take timeouts, but we had like one timeout, Jeff.
Yeah, so far, yeah.
In the whole game so far. So you can see a little bit more nice inbounds pass and waiting for it on the left side of the rim and finishing is Nick Needham. His first points of the second half. He averages 14 points a game. He's at 7 right now. A lob pass inside to Hoekstra on that one. Well, Randolph's going to come up with a Skolma. Somehow got it. And he gets it across court over to Billy.
Billy asking for a screen.
Yeah.
Come and set one. You see that a lot in the NBA. That's a good.
And Paul comes in there. Physical game inside. And Ben Paul comes in and ties up the basketball. What are we going to call here?
That's got to be a foul on. Yeah, that is.
It's going to be on Abel. It was a good job by Ben Paul to go in there and jump that pass. And then Isaac Abel just kind of wraps him up. And really seen him tackled like about 3 or 4 times in the game with Ben Paul. A lot of football references, but he plays a pretty physical game, and those things are going to happen when you do that.
Yeah.
Good
I think that's, I believe, I'm not exactly positive on my stats from our viewpoint, but I believe that's 4 fouls on Abel. He's taking a seat right now with 6 left.
Okay, so Randolph with the basketball. We're tied at 48 apiece. Meredith has it. Little crossover dribble. Goes up with the left hand, overshoots it, and Hoekstra gets the rebound. Hoekstra with it out. A little spin goes up off the glove. No, just a little short on that one. A little off to the left. Well, if that goes, that's a pretty impressive move. So Randolph gets it back, trying to take the lead in the game. Miedema gets in the left side, and a foul called on Greenfield. Yeah, things getting pretty physical inside in the ball game. Just let him play.
Yeah,
he's a wise
to
guy
a certain
out there.
point. Yeah, let him play to a certain point. It's been physical.
Yeah, I think they have been letting them play, but when they calls when they needed to, a nice little turnaround shot by Miedema, getting a few baskets the last couple of trips down the court.
Using all that 6'7" frame of his to get above the crowd.
Here, Warden the ball, and luckily we're some Waupun residents that know how to say Van Warden without having to ask anybody how to say it. 3-pointer no good from Van Warden. Rebound in the hands of Jake Dykstra. 55-50 in favor of Central Wisconsin Christian. Should be, is it Randolph?
Yeah, they're having a little trouble with it. There's some trouble with the scoreboard again.
That's not the right score. It's 50-48. I thought, how can that be? Just blindly look it up and reading the scoreboard. No, 50-48 in favor of Randolph. Been a little late getting to the pass over to Van Warden, and he's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, Ben Paul is trying to jump that passing lane. Didn't take the right path there. A little bit too much right at the man. Ben Emba into the game now.
According to the scoreboard, 11 fouls on the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders and 3 on Randolph. We got a timeout on the court. Back in 1 minute with more boys basketball on RP Sport.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Okay, we are back. We got it looks like the fouls on each team is all straightened out now. 5 on the Central Wisconsin Crusaders and 3 on the Randolph Rockets. Randolph leading 50-48, but the Crusaders with a basketball. The last 450 should be pretty exciting here at Horicon High School.
Set play here out of the timeout by the Crusaders. Set plays usually have about 6 options. That's the good thing.
And Harewarden shot man in and out. And Carter Meredith gets it and runs it up the court. Now he's double teamed. And a foul, pushing foul on the Crusaders.
Yeah, they're going to get Van Harewarden.
Here we go, 4:25 left in the game. 50-48 in favor of the Rockets. They've got possession of the basketball. Inbounds pass in the hands of Nick Kutzma.
Going to fall away from the action. They're going to get Ben Emba, I think, with a hold. This will be a bonus.
Josh Gibbons getting the explanation from the official. It was right there in that area to call that. It looks like Owen Mulder is going to come back out, and Ben Emba is going to sit down. So to the line, Nick Miedema shooting the front end of the bonus. Makes the first free throw, earns himself another one. Makes the next also. 11 points now in the ball game for Nick Miedema. And Randolph opens up a 4-point lead at 52-48. Greenfield in the corner, just kind of working the perimeter right now and getting it up to Billy using the pick. And Harewarden passes up his chance to take a 3. And hard drive to the basket by Billy, pulls up, overshoots it. Hoekstra gets the rebound on the other side, goes up strong and puts it in. Brock Hoekstra with a nice strong rebound and a great finish on the putback.
Gives Hoekstra 10 in the game. Double figures for Ben, or not Ben, Brock, sorry.
They've got 49 on the board, but I think it should be 50 according to at least what the scoreboard was before. Carter Meredith puts up a 3. That is no good, and over the back is going to be called on Ben Paul.
He fixed it.
Yeah, people in the crowd are starting to yell out scoreboard. It's usually the team that's lacking a point up there. It's their fans that are yelling out scoreboard.
Osterhaus back in the game.
Okay, he brought some great energy last time he was out there. Then
now we got clock issues again. I think the officials are getting a little bit frustrated right now and having to deal with clock
to call
issues.
A game.
Yeah.
Here Ward gets it down to the left corner, back out on top to Billy. Osterhaus has it. With all 6'7" of Nick Miedema in front of you. The pass inside, nice cut to the basket, but no, it spills off the front side of the rim. And Miedema going the other way with it, goes up, puts it up and in. Boy, that's too bad there for Brant Billy. It looked like that was going to go in for sure, then kind of rims out. And Nick Miedema gets a bucket on the other end of the court. Having himself especially a nice second half.
Huge swing in momentum right there.
Up to a 4-point lead. Travel is going to be called and getting his head hit again. Poor Jaden Osterhaus keeps on getting dinged up out there, holding his head again for the second time in the ball game.
Yeah, a lot of contact, but I think the travel came first. A little bit of a false step. Yeah, Osterhaus, he's a little shaken up.
Well, taps the ball away, and we've got a reach-in foul is going to probably be called on Billy coming around from the backside and reaches around.
It is on Billy, correct.
1-and-1 time again for the Randolph Rockets. Nicholas Kutzma at the line. looking for his first points of the second half. 8th foul in the ball game for the Crusaders. Yeah, rims around and goes in.
Earns himself a second. It makes him 1 of 2 from the line in this game.
So the rims out, no good, and getting the rebound is Greenfield. Hands it off over to Osterhaus to bring it up along the left side. Over 2 minutes left, 55-50 in favor of the Randolph Rockets. Gets it, gets tapped, and coming up with his Van Herwarden. Back on top to Osterhaus, launches up a 3. Nothing but net, holds the pose. He's now got 6, both from long distance. That is a field goal so far. Ooh, I can't believe they got away with a little travel there, looks like, at half court. Definitely switched feet, and then a basket after that from Jake Dykstra. 6.5, now 9 in the ball game for him.
Got the ire of the crowd here. Close game.
In the corner, Van Herwarden throws up a 3, nothing but net for Cody Van Herwarden. His first points of the game come at a great time. He has his team back within a point. 1:15 left, 57-56. Randolph back after this on RP Sports.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets, and good luck in the postseason.
Okay, big three-pointer from the corner for Cody Van Herwarden. Waited for a pretty good time to make his first basket of the game and gets his team back within a point. It's 57-56 in favor of the Randolph Rockets.
Cody's had a couple of threes earlier that were halfway down and rimmed out. This one stayed in for him.
Yeah, with that one basket, almost gets him up to his season average of 4.6 points a game. So Meredith has it. 105 and counting down left in the ball game. And the Brant Billy's going to pick up another foul. Being tangled up a little bit with Nick Kutzma. Another 1-on-1 situation for Kutzma at the line.
Billy wasn't happy with the call, but you know, that's not a bad foul actually. Going after it aggressively.
That one shoots off the rim.
Better foul.
Yeah. And out of bounds, diving for the ball was Jake Dykstra, so it'll be Crusader basketball down by a point. They've got the ball. Great battle between these two rivals in different sections of the Trailways Conference.
Big possession, both defensively and offensively. Who can execute?
And Herwarden has it out on the perimeter, back out on top. To Greenfield now in the hands of Hoekstra.
Randolph does have fouls to give. They can be very aggressive.
Osterhaus passes up the three-point shot. And Herwarden getting over to Hoekstra, trying to back down in. And it's going to get blocked out of bounds. Kind of tripped up a little bit. Feet tangled and it was going down as he shot it. No foul, just out of bounds and Crusader basketball.
Checking on Ben Paul, making sure he's okay. Took a shot to the head.
Crusaders inbounding. Osterhaus gets the ball over to Van Herwarden. Back out to Brant Billy. Good defense being applied by Randolph right now. And Herwarden goes to the rack with it, gets fouled on his way to the basket. You can tell that just made up his mind. I'm going to the hole with it right now as soon as he's at the free throw line. And going to the line to shoot two will be Cody Van Herwarden.
Plenty of time left. 19 seconds.
Free throw at the front of the rim, no good. So a 1-point lead for Randolph and another opportunity for Cody Van Herwarden to tie it up. 19 seconds left. Free throw, that one rims around and falls in. We are tied at 57 apiece. Timeout on the court, back after this on RP Sports.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Here we go. Should be a crazy last 19 seconds, all tied up at 57 apiece. Randolph gets the ball after that free throw made.
Randolph's got to hurry up. They're putting the ball in.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to come and take it.
And timeout taken by Tyler Fisher. Did not want his team to grab the ball. And they have to deal with to get that rush mode. That's not the way you want to come on the court. So probably a good timeout no matter what by Tyler.
And the official, he was being very patient. He kept saying, let's take the ball out. Randolph timeout's been over. It's been over. And Randolph just kind of walking up the court from the far end. And he saw the official put it down and start the count. Things were in a scramble mode at that point.
Yeah. I have never seen that before.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to wait just so long, but yeah, they're not going to give you an extra 15 or 20 seconds in that timeout. You need the inbounds.
57 apiece. They put it back to 19 seconds, and we are ready for a crazy last finish of this ball game. Tied at 57.
Dykstra can still run if he needs to. Did not need to.
Cutsmo will bring it over half court, guarded by Billy. Dribbles off to his right. And will pass inside, and it's off the mark, and CWC is going to get it. Try to fire it inside and get it in to meet him in there, but threw it behind him. He dove for it, but out of bounds. Now the Crusaders have the ball.
8 seconds.
They're going to roll it up, down to 8 seconds left. Then Harewarden gets it over a half court, and with 5.6 seconds left, they take a timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach Gibbons can draw up. Looking for his whiteboard right now. Going to get his stool, get in the huddle. Sometimes coaches do that on purpose just to gather their thoughts a moment before they get in there. And they did adjust the clock a little bit. It went to 6.1 now.
Not sure about interviews. We won't be able to do it on the court because the other game is going to be the warm-ups coming up immediately after this. We're used to a varsity game where there's nothing after it, but this is a bunch of teams, varsity teams, all playing from the Trailways Conference.
You can see if you can get Coach to hop up here and give up my headgear.
Yeah, we'll see. Depends.
Depends on who wins.
Tyler likes to run off the court right away, and then Josh is always pretty available. So we'll see what we can work out if we can get a few people from the winning team and the coach to join us for an interview. But again, everything it's billed to be. You want a good rivalry game, 57 apiece, 6 seconds left.
We may know the answer to this in 6.1 seconds, or we may know the answer to this in 4.61 seconds.
Right, that's true.
Get some free basketball.
Yeah.
We'll set this tournament behind even a little more than it is already.
Okay. And Ryer Greenfield will be inbounding the ball right in front of his bench on the CWC side of the court. Going to get it into Osterhaus, goes along the baseline, goes up, puts it up, and no, does not go in. Back up to the rim and in! Kuchstra gets the rebound, puts it back in. Officials say...
Wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure they're running off the court right now, the officials are, so... Yeah, I think he got it. We'll see. Look at the end, and course, I didn't see the red lights go on around the backboard, which they don't have here.
I'm thinking that
it is over.
They were looking at the clock starting maybe, so I don't know. But
wow, what a finish to the game. Osterhaus goes along the baseline, misses the shot. Brock Hoekstra waits there to get it and puts it up and in. So let's take a break, and I'm going to see if I can get some interviews with some of these guys before they head out.
Yeah. I can still give you the mic, and they can talk offside.
they can come up here otherwise.
Yeah.
Throw them.
Right? Absolutely, Nick. The weather outside is frigid, but you can always find something going on our special board here. You'll have to stop it and see what Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen. But you can pretty much guarantee we got chili on for the season, and there's always soup changing by the day, and we've, of course, got hot beef, hot pork, and hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy pretty much daily.
Warm me up here, of course. Sporting events, it is just jam-packed this week with our favorite basketball team. And, hey, let's play a little house money here. Go Pack Go Saturday night.
That's right, Nick. How about them Cowboys, huh? We're going to march here in on Saturday to San Francisco, and hopefully lightning doesn't strike there. But we'll see what happens. You can guarantee that we're going to have it on at 7:30 on Saturday night. And then, of course, we've always got a Bucks game, Badgers game going. We're pretty much your one-stop shop for everything Wisconsin sports.
Meat raffle Sunday, quickly here.
Absolutely. Meat raffle Sunday. It's going to kick off at 3 o'clock.
Andy, have a great week. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Right now, you have a rare opportunity to join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Don't you want to be a part of this success? Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Why Saputo? Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 8 and 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. The Waupun Saputo is located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a
Steve Winterhack back again at Horicon High School over at their older gym that they have here. And boy, what a ball game here today of a couple rivals that go back decades and decades. These two teams playing each other, and Central Wisconsin Christian comes up with a last-second shot, 59-57 victory. And coaches talk about the game. What a battle out there. Kind of a slow start for your team, but you battled right back in, and then it was close the rest of the way.
Yeah, I got to change my pregame speeches because we don't come out too hot right away, so I got to figure that out. But, yeah, we were down the whole game. Really proud of these guys. We've just been talking about staying with it, having that effort, the grit, and this was really a gritty win for us. It was great to see. I mean, just trailing the whole game, and somehow, some way, we found a way to win her in the end.
Let's talk about some of your players here tonight. They really battle against a very athletic Randolph team.
Yeah, Randolph's really good. You know, they're always going to defend well. They're going to rebound. Just very fundamental. Tyler Fisher, I mean, he's a great coach. He does great things over there. So, yeah, but my guys battled. It was tough. a little slow to start, and you know, a couple of these guys like Billy is standing here. I was on him a little bit. He's been a little passive, and I guess he decided to have a coming out party today, so which is nice. And you know, Brock, he's our workhorse inside. He just keeps battling. He gets fouled a lot, but he just keeps going. He just keeps going. He's aggressive, and it's a great thing. Everyone that played tonight really fought hard. It was good to see.
Okay, well, let's go right down the line here. Brock, what did Brock have on the night, Randy?
Brock had 12.
12 points for Brock, but 2 of those right at the end of the game. Talk about the physicality inside that. It was really a physical game inside with those guys, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Randolph's always physical, always big. They have a nice weight room, always in the weight room over there. So it's just constantly a battle, especially with Nick Miedema. He's a big dude. He's a good player. So just you got to constantly be going at it, never back down. Hopefully you get the foul calls, but you just stick with it and keep being physical.
What does it mean to you to, that's kind of your nemesis, even though they're not in their same exact conference in the Trailways, but what does it mean to beat Randolph?
It's an awesome win to beat Randolph always. They've been good for so many years, so anytime you beat Randolph, it's a victory to celebrate. Last year was a close game at their place, and we came out with another win, so it just feels great to win again here.
Every little kid always dreams of having that last-second shot in any game that they play. What does that feel like to put that last shot in on a put-back shot to win the game?
It feels awesome. You say you always dream of it. You think right before the play, oh, I'm going to make this game-winning shot, and for it to happen, it's a really awesome feeling.
Well, congratulations. Hard-fought battle. Great game for you today.
Appreciate it.
And we're going to move right down the line, and we're going to talk to Brant Billy. And Brant, a great game for you. I think 17 points, Randy, in the game for Brant. And I think Randy mentioned it earlier in the game. Maybe you passed up a couple looks at 3, and he kind of wondered why you did that. And after that, you had some open looks, and you were burying them out there, battling inside. I thought a nice aggressive game for you today. Just talk about your game here today and what you guys had to do to knock off the Randolph Rockets today.
Yeah, I think once I just made my first 3, they all just felt good, and then I just wanted to score more and more and more.
Well, you did, and that was good. But I saw you do a lot of things out there. You played the physical part of the game too, and bringing it inside, which at your height, not exactly probably a thing you do a lot. But I thought you did a great job inside and really pushing the issue inside. So. Again, is that something you feel comfortable doing?
Yeah, and Coach Gibbons wants me to be more aggressive, so I got to take the driving lanes when I need to.
So we're going to see a lot more of that in the games coming up?
Hopefully.
What does it mean to you to knock off Randolph here tonight, last second game, and what a great show for everybody here that came to watch the game?
It's a really big deal because this crossover event's super big. Anytime you pick up a win, especially against Randolph, it's always a big W.
Well, Brant, congratulations on a great game here today, and enjoy it. And you Packer fan?
Yeah, go Pack, go.
Okay, go Pack, go. Here we go. So, congratulations, everybody. So,
Go Crusaders!
Nice job, guys.
We're going to bring it back over here with Randy, and maybe we can kind of you can go through the scoring here, and
I will
quickly
quickly.
Set up with
first off for Randolph, let's run down. Carter Meredith with 12 points. Nicholas Kutzma with 7. Jake Dykstra with 9. Nick Miedema finished with 13. Camden Muth with 4. And Ben Paul with 12 points. Randolph was 8 of 13 from the free throw line for 62%. For Central Wisconsin Christian, Cody Van Heerwarden with 4 points. He had a made 3-pointer, 1 of 2 from the line. Ben Emba finished the day with 6. Isaac Abel with 3. Brock Hoekstra with 12, none bigger than the last one, obviously. That was a good one. Ryer Greenfield finished with 9 points. All that came on 3-point shots. Brant Billy was 17, and he had 12 of those in the first half. Jaden Osterhaus finished the day with 8. He also had 2 made 3-pointers, so nice game. And CWC was 7 of 14 from the line, 50% for them.
Yeah, I thought a great game, and a lot of key players in that. Some nice bench play. I thought from Central Wisconsin Christian brought some nice action off the bench with Osterhaus out there having some nice minutes, and Greenfield playing tough out there. So
Ben Amba as well coming off the bench today with a little bit of an
injury.
injury.
See him back, and I saw his head up by the rim again. So he's got that leaping ability. So the ankle must be feeling pretty good for him. But again, entertaining game. No better way to spend your Saturday afternoon than calling a good close rivalry game between a couple teams you're very familiar with. So I was very entertained with that, and as soon as I hop in my car, it's all Packer mode for the rest of the day. But again, thanks. We got Big Nate doing the video streaming and did the video stuff up at half court. So most of the action you saw with Nate up there running the camera. Jeff Sauer, great job with all his equipment that he brings along and making it all happen for us to even get on the air. And thanks for meeting us over here, Randy, and had a good time here today.
Hey, go Pack, go, Steve.
Here we go. Go Pack, go. There we go. So, again, thanks for joining us. An exciting game ends up with a 2-point victory for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders over the Randolph Rockets. And I hope you enjoyed that. And cheer on your Green Bay Packers. This has been high school boys basketball on RP Sports. Have a great weekend.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Right now, you have a rare opportunity to join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Don't you want to be a part of this success? Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Why Saputo? Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 8 and 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. The Waupun Saputo is located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067.
Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.